Okay. Just, I tell you what, look at me. Okay, tell me, tell me how pristine is this area that we're in?
But are you sure you don't want to have this with the forest on the back?
No, because it's going to be. I'm talking about we've got plenty of forest.
Forest shots already.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the area of the upper Congandi River, and it's a truly pristine area within Panama. The forest has basically never been cut except for the small farms that you can see occasionally on the river. Did you hear that hawk? Sorry. So the forest has been see that toucan over there. You see it? That thing flying? There it is. It dove in. Anyway. So no, this is truly pristine forest. This is basically as good as it gets. You just have to step a few meters into the forest and you find huge trees, you find pristine wilderness, and you can tell because not only do you find huge trees, but many of the trees are rare species or species that are seldom seen. I can't recognize all of the species, and that's partly because a lot of the mature forest species, a lot of the primary forest species are not a species of trees that I normally encounter in more altered areas. A really good measure of how pristine the area is also the fact that you have abundant game, and the local people are saying basically that they don't have any problems hunting here. The population is very slim, and particularly in the area that we are in, we've covered more than a day, and there's only one person living here, El Señor Diaz. So you want me to go into the history and
tell me a little bit,
that sort of thing? Yeah, one of the it would be difficult to imagine an area in Mesoamerica, in Central America and Mexico, that has been left alone for so long. It's extraordinarily pristine, and it's extraordinarily unsettled. There are no settlements. We have only this one way station here on the way to Congandi, and Congandi itself, the only settlement in the entire river, only has 300 people. So no population has been here before Congandi was settled, and Congandi was settled within the last century. That means that for at least 400 years nobody lived in this valley, nobody lived in this watershed, and it has enabled a level of undisturbed evolution, if you will, of the forest that is hard to match. Just as we were coming in on the trail, we ran on the ground. We found this orchid and that had fallen off of a tree, and it's a Miltonia rowesley orchid, and it's a really rare species. It has been over-harvested throughout much of Panama, even in other forested areas. And here we found two just falling on the ground, two of the plants. Evidently, nobody has been harvesting anything for the market. Nobody has been collecting plants, collecting animals, selling stuff away from the forest. It's one of those things that tells you that the forest has in fact been left alone.